Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, it is all the way. Oh, actually, I can check myself, yeah. I really could check myself. Guys, all right, good. Y'all can hear me. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Listen, we have a busy show this morning. We have a busy show this morning. But before we get started, y'all know we got church announcements. First and foremost, please make sure you hit the like button on this video. Make sure that you are subscribed to all of your favorite content creators. We are dealing with low numbers and things going on. Well, some people are dealing with low numbers, some people aren't. But for the most part, a lot of people, I seen a content creator yesterday with 250,000 viewers, subscribers, and she was even stating that her views have been low for the last like month or so. So it is greatly helpful. Y'all, we don't want to hear, oh, y'all begging for people to hit the like button. Just hit the like button. It's simple. Just hit the like button. We're here to give you a show, so just hit the like button. It's free. It's absolutely free. Okay, to hit the like button. All right. All right. So first and foremost, if you guys are just now coming in, first of all, good morning. YouTube has changed some stuff. So when I woke up this morning to set up everything and then come over here to YouTube, girl, wasn't nothing working because I was like, wait, they didn't change up some stuff, yeah. They didn't change up a lot of stuff actually. But they got this thing now where you can make your lives, like I can go live right here, like publicly right now with y'all, and then I can transfer it to a members only live. And so, you know, they trying to come up with their stuff. YouTube is trying to update it. Also, if you haven't noticed, you are able to join memberships based on just going directly to the YouTube now, from your phone. Now, on the main page of the YouTuber, it says join now, so you can join from your phone now. You don't have to click the link and go to a computer or whatnot. You ain't got to do all that no more. All right. And so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give 5 more memberships this month. As soon as I get this thing to work, Oh, it don't look like it want to do it. Let me see. How do I? Girl, here we go. Doing ain't got no business, cause honey, what is I'm doing? How do I make this box bigger? There we go. All right. So I'm gonna get 5 memberships this morning. And then I'm gonna speak to y'all and we're gonna get into the things. Good morning, Mama V, for being the first one. Looks like the first one here. Bama girl, good morning, good morning, good morning, Queen Sag, good morning, Mocha Drop, good morning, LaQuanza, good morning, Mama Bees, good morning, God's Child, good morning, Shelly, good morning, Janai, good morning, Love Key, good morning. Brown Mama, good morning, good morning, good morning. Lee, good morning. Kay Calloway, good morning. And congratulations to God's Child, Miss Tiffany, Time Out Sports Podcast, Ty, and Lady Libra. I know Time Out Sports Podcast. He loved me anyway. Congratulations to him. Congratulations, y'all, on the memberships. Good morning, Miss Faith. Good morning, Miss Lysandra. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Also, you don't have to be in the chat anymore. You know, it used to tell on you if you was in the bushes, right? And they used to give you memberships, but now you don't have to actually physically be in the chat anymore, because I got a give to really be, and she wasn't even live, and to V Lenore, and she wasn't even live. So yeah, I don't think the person has to be live in order for you to get memberships anymore. So that's a plus. I guess YouTube is just trying to fix that. Anyway, good morning, Miss Butterfly. Good morning, Miss Monet. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, just a few church announcements. Please make sure you go ahead and get your oils. Okay, get your oils, get your oils. Y'all, they are being made. I just have y'all to know they are being made. I'm super excited about it. Can't wait for y'all to try it and all of the things. Okay. But it's coming. But if you have not gotten them, please take advantage of the flash sale that is available now. All right. If you have not gotten your tour tickets to DC, Atlanta, and Dallas, get those tickets now. Don't wait. And you can also put them on Klarna. All right. And then also, last but not least, your boy is hosting a summit, a virtual summit, October the 18th. It is called the Cultural Table virtual summit. This summit is absolutely, it's going to be absolutely amazing, and an opportunity for all Black entrepreneurs to come together, people to come together to speak about politics and the things going on in the news, people to come together and talk about domestic violence as well as breast cancer awareness. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month as well, so we just want to make sure that we're hitting everything that we need to hit. So please do me a favor. I saw several people register yesterday. It is absolutely free to register for the summit. However, in my Kimmy voice, however, if you do choose to purchase a VIP ticket, VIP gets access to the VIP lounge. You get access to also giveaways. You get access to a coupon book for all of the Black entrepreneurs who are present at the event. So you don't want to miss this at all. So make sure that you register. I'm going to drop the link to register in the chat. It is free to register. But if you want a VIP ticket, VIP tickets are just $27.50. Okay. And I'm going to give you a coupon code that you can use. And during this coupon code, it'll give you 10% off of your ticket. Okay. So give me 1 second. Here it is. And use coupon code. It is case sensitive. So make sure that you do it exactly like it's put in the chat. And I do need y'all to go register because it's free. So there should be no reason why we ain't getting no registrations. Okay, which we got tons yesterday, but there it goes right there. All right. Hey, Miss Sanders, how you doing, boo? Hey, April. Hey, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so it is put in the chat, honey. It is in the chat. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the things now that we got the church announcements out of the way. If you're not subscribed to Patreon, please get subscribed to Patreon, because Patreon is where we get to where we get to freely post and all of that stuff. So make sure you subscribe to Patreon. And I'm going to clip up some of this live today, and we're going to post it over in Patreon because there's some extended conversations that I need to have about some of these topics. All right. All right. I feel like the church announcement clerk. What I feel like, huh? The church announcement clerk. That's what I felt like. Okay. Getting all the church announcements out the way. All right. Let's go ahead and get started with Diddy Greasy Ass. Let's get started with Diddy Greasy Ass. So Diddy, y'all, in case y'all didn't know, he asked to be around there in New Jersey at the prison around there in New Jersey. The government didn't have too much of an objection. I actually agree with Really B said she don't think the government care anymore, and I don't think they do either. I really don't. I think now at this point they are where they are. But since we brought this up, let's bring up Trumpisha real quick. Let's bring up Trumpisha. Y'all know. Oh, girl, y'all know that this man is absolutely exhausting. Y'all gonna govern yourselves accordingly. I know that's right. I know that's right. Okay. So honestly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There's nothing that surprises me if this man decides to pardon Diddy. There's nothing in me that shocks me. It doesn't, it don't do none of that. So let's get into what this bird had to say. Hold on. Oh Lord, I gotta fix my what's the name? Okay, there we go. Let me turn on my desktop audio. Okay. Again, I'm just not surprised by this at all. But let me just let it play, child.
Why would she be a candidate for clemency, sir? I don't know. I mean, I'd have to speak to the DOJ. I'll look at it. I have a lot of people who have asked me for pardons. I call him Puff Daddy has asked me for a pardon. But she was convicted of child sex trafficking. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to take a look at it. I have to ask DOJ. I didn't know they rejected it. I didn't know she was even asking for it, frankly.
Okay, first of all, so they kind of mixed two things in there. So somebody was, of course, in the Oval Office asking him questions about pardoning Maxwell. Okay, I tell you what, if this man pardons Maxwell, we know everything that we need to know. And can I say something else? I think I had a rant on Monday morning about MAGA being so damn mad about everything. Y'all are so angry. Y'all are angry about everything when you got everything you wanted. I'm not sure what y'all mad about. Okay. Now, when we talk about this Maxwell thing, the bitch don't need to be pardoned. And yes, I pardoned and I called her a bitch because this is the same greasy woman that was helping in a part of doing things to children. Her ass, her greasy ass, needs to sit in prison for the rest of her life. Okay? For the rest of her life. She like what why is this even a conversation? But again, we are talking about the orange man. And so you heard out of his mouth that Diddy's teams that have reached out to him, he calls him Puffy. He calls him Puffy. You know, Puffy and his team reached out to me for a pardon. Again, I'm not surprised by this. And for him to say that he don't know shit, this man's lies for a living. This man literally sit in the Oval Office to lie for a freaking living. And that's why the country is in the state that it's in right this second. Because all he do is lie. Now, you pardon Maxwell, but you won't. You wouldn't even consider pardoning Maxwell, but we got a problem with them Epstein files coming out. Girl, Trumpisha. And you know what else? You know what else doesn't shock me? Well, I ain't gonna say it don't shock me, but no, he do want a pardon. he wants to pardon both of them, to be honest. Let's just call a thing a thing. He absolutely wants to pardon both of them. But see, remember, don't forget that Diddy had some horrible things to say about Trump. So what's going to end up happening is he probably going to have to pay more. Okay, Diddy got it. Diddy and his team got it. So if he, I'm not surprised if y'all see a pardon come across this man's desk. Oh Lord forgive me. But if y'all see a pardon come across this man's desk, don't be surprised. Do not be surprised if he pardons Diddy. And see, a lot of people were mad at me when I stated that Diddy, there's nothing we can do about Diddy's sentencing, unfortunately. And folks got mad at me. I've covered this thing from the very beginning, and Diddy ain't shit, okay? He is a no shit person. But the reality of this is even people thinking he gonna do 4 years, that man is not gonna do 4 years in the prison. It's as unfortunate as it sounds, y'all. It's the reality. It's the reality. So again, to the people getting pissed off, this the person you need to be pissed off at. You don't need to be pissed off at me for my opinion based off of what we see publicly. Don't be mad at me, honey. Okay, so that's just what it is. But anyway, I won't spend too much more time on this, but he is considering pardoning Maxwell. Talk about he didn't know Maxwell had what did Maxwell ask for? Maxwell asked for a new no. Maxwell, I can't remember what exactly Maxwell asked for, but it got denied a couple days ago. It got denied. But he will sit in his Oval Office and keep lying and say he don't know. Your ass know. You know. Just like you watch Jasmine Crockett's every move, you know. I believe you sit on your phone, you sit around there on that Trump mobile phone, and you watch Jasmine Crockett's every move because you're obsessed with black women. Because he then gonna turn around and say yesterday that black women wear MAGA hats. I'm gonna tell you something. If I see anybody black with a MAGA hat on, don't be surprised if I pop you upside your head. Because at this particular point, why? Do y'all not know what he just did? Oh, so again, y'all are not gonna wake up until this stuff come knocking on your door. Look at what just happened in Chicago. And I don't know if y'all know this or not, but Texas, he has released the Texas National Guard down to the Chicago. And if y'all see any videos, you can go over to to overturn her conviction. Thank you. I knew it was something. Thank you. I couldn't remember off the top of my head. I appreciate it, Mama Bees. In case if y'all haven't seen, they are brutally beating people in Chicago. Not only are they brutally beating people, they're spraying stuff in their eyes, in their face, doing all kinds of stuff. It is ridiculous out here, and it really does look bad. It looks bad. And so if you got family and stuff over there in Chicago, check on your people, make sure they all right. Make sure it ain't their neighborhood. See, because that's the thing. When it comes knocking on your neighborhood door, then you're gonna understand and you're gonna see that this ain't something that we just can't talk about, or this ain't something that we could just fold up and stay silent about. Oh, we need to be quiet because and then they are scaring everybody out here, or attempting to scare everybody out here by saying, oh, they're gonna track you doing this and saying this. Who in their right mind doesn't think that everything that you say and do ain't already being tracked? Do anybody in this chat believe that anything that you say and have done, even when you on the phone with your girlfriends, your family, you don't think that shit being tracked? If you don't think you're being tracked, you're weird. Because when you on the phone talking to your homegirl about something on Amazon, you will get off of the phone, get on Instagram, and there is literally a promo for the very thing that you just talked about. They been listening to us. They been tracking us. That shit ain't nothing new. But what are they trying to do? They're trying to upload people with fear to make them feel a certain type of way. They've been doing this. This ain't nothing new. So I'm just saying, like, I keep seeing these videos of different people saying, oh my God, y'all, they gonna be tracking. They've been tracking us. The hell you talking about? They've been doing this. This ain't, I promise you, this is nothing new. And if you notice something, it's been crazier lately because this man is in office. Let's just be for real. So anyway, y'all know how I get when I get to talking about politics and stuff. Okay. And then I don't get my politic fix this week because my boy is gone all the week. I don't know who told his grown ass that he could be gone all week. Y'all know what I'm talking about, that good L Teddy. All right. So since we on Trumpisha, let's go ahead and talk about this. Okay. So Illinois and Chicago sues the Trump administration over the deployment of National Guards. And when I tell you the National Guard, like, this is crazy. Illinois and Chicago have sued the Trump administration for deploying National Guard troops to Chicago without state approval, calling it unconstitutional and politically motivated. The lawsuit filed in federal court seeks to block the deployment and overturn the border federalization of state troopers. This is crazy. So Governor Pritzker condemned the move as an invasion, saying that he had already refused the White House's request to activate Illinois's guard. The order also includes sending 400 Texas Guards members to Illinois and Oregon. Now, from what I know, I do know that they have been deployed to Illinois. I don't know about Oregon just yet, but I do know that they are in Illinois. Okay. And that this was one day ago. They arrived yesterday, in case y'all did not know. All right. And then you got Abbott over here. Sir, you need to be you need to be concerned about your own stuff over here, Abbott. Well, I'll be glad when they wheel his ass up out of office. I promise you. I will be glad when they wheel his ass out of office. I'm so sick of him. And now I know I would get in trouble if I turn around and did this, but girl, can I slice them tires around on that wheelchair and get you down the steepest ramp that you can find and just go. Just go. He irks me, y'all. Always have, always will. All right, moving on, honey. All right. So let's keep it moving. Since we on Trump, let's talk about this because I didn't talk about this. I didn't go live yesterday, so therefore, here we are. Now, this man, I went over there and found this picture of Al Sharpton. Now, granted, Al Sharpton has not always been my favorite. Ben Crump ain't always been my favorite. Some of these activists have not always been my favorite at all. Okay. So this is what Trump decides to put on his Truth Social. I knew Al Sharpton for many years. Not that it matters, but he was a major Trump fan. And he put Trump in capital in quotation. He'd asked me to go to his fake rallies all the time because I brought big crowds. And he couldn't get anybody to come without me. I don't believe that. Then he did the Tawana Brawley hoax, which we know about that. One of the worst low-level scams in history. And that set him back big time. Then he got to know Brian Roberts, chairman of Fake News NBC, who gave him what will become one of the lowest rated shows in television history. Him and ratings. This man swear he bring the ratings. Roberts is afraid to take him off because it wouldn't be politically correct. This is just one of the many reasons that the Federal Communications Commission should look into the license of NBC, which shows almost exclusively positive Democrat content. Likewise, ABC fake news about the same thing, 97% negative to Republicans. Oh, I won't cuss so bad. Sir, please get out of my face with the bullshit, okay? Please. Because we already know what these nasty ass Republicans are capable of. And yes, and if you're in my chat and you're a Republican, I'm so sorry to you, baby, because I'm finna talk about you like a greasy grandmama, okay? First of all, you absolutely hate the Democrats as if, and then for y'all to also be blaming this shutdown on the Democrats is absolutely insane to me. I have always said, should the Democrats put their damn foot down? Absolutely. But, sir, you stay blaming it on everybody else besides the party and the people that it really is. And it's these nasty ass Republicans that continue to do everything that they should not be doing. And so here we are. We are, in the words of L. Teddy. Absolutely, it's a dog whistle, but love key. If we're honest, he been giving them dog whistles. He been talking about NBC. So again, he don't like anybody that calls him out on his bullshit. Okay, he don't like no network that call him out on his bullshit. The person don't even have to be a Democrat or a Republican. They could just be, independent, and here he go, still wanting to blame him. So he just don't like the fact that them people over there really talk about him and get under his skin because they be telling the damn truth, and that's what he don't like. He don't like nobody to tell the truth. So here we are. Hey Raymel, hey Terry, hey Sweet Jane, what's going on? IPV, if you in the bushes, I need you to drop down, baby. That's a dog with, okay, I read that one. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. If I didn't speak to you. But anyway, him coming out to Al Sharpton, child. I miss Fat Al's second mango. Need to be worried about this government shutdown. Oh, absolutely. We're on day 8 of the government shutdown, y'all, and unfortunately there's nothing in sight that is going to be cleared up anytime soon. So check on your people, okay? Well, again, Mocha Drop, anybody that speaks negatively about anything that he does, you are always going to be on his shit list, always. Who are you? Always going to be on his shit list. Okay, so I want to show you guys this because I know a lot of us have grandparents or older people that we may look after, and I think that this is important for us to make sure that we're taking heed to, okay? Thank you for registering for the summit. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so an elderly woman, now, besides the fact that this is Elon Musk, well, it ain't Elon Musk, actually. It's not Elon Musk. But the fact that this is about Elon Musk, I want to be very clear about something. When Elon Musk and Trump was going back and forth, I don't really think anybody in their right mind still wanted to support Elon Musk. Like, that wasn't because he was beefing with the president was not an open door for us to forgive him and for us to move a certain way with him. No, he is always who he intends to be. And so there's nothing for Elon Musk either. But this is actually pretty sad. So I don't know how old this lady is, but she has been sending gift cards to a person claiming to be Elon Musk. Okay. So let's take a listen to this because also too, y'all know when you get calls from bill collectors and different things like that, they're under the federal law that they can't call you a certain number of times a day, and they got to wait these windows, all of that stuff. Well, Those are federal workers who are unfortunately calling in and not going to work and things like that. So, there are more scams to be prone to happen right now. So again, if you have someone elderly in your family, just make sure that they're okay, because again, this opens the door for more scams to happen, right? During this government shutdown. So let's go ahead and listen to this really quick, and then I'll be back with commentary.
You sending it to?
I'm sending it to Elon Musk.
Like, how long have you known him?
Do y'all go out? No.
Have you ever met him?
No.
Have you ever met him?
Yes.
Like in person, face to face?
In person.
Oh,
yes.
Him?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me see if.
All of this.
Oh no.
No, honey. Yes. You're getting scammed. Block him. Block him.
That's what I'm sure he's gonna do.
He's picking me up here in a short while.
Well, you can give him cash.
Maybe Uber.
I pay the cash. I'm sorry, I don't understand.
I'm sorry too. Please don't send no more money to Elon.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't.
No more money.
Okay.
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 Okay. Who are you sending it to?
I'm sending it to.
Okay, so clearly you can see the poor lady. She don't know what to do. Okay, she said a man finna come get her in a minute. See, again, this is quite nasty, because anything could happen. Somebody can meet up with her, kidnap her, take her to a place, beat her, do something. I don't know, but I wouldn't trust none of that. And I'm glad that the cashiers, wherever they are, kind of caught wind that, oh, you were sending this to Elon Musk. Do you actually know Elon Musk? Like, what's going on? And why would you be sending Elon Musk $50 damn? He don't need $50 damn. Yeah, Elon Musk need $50 for. So I get it. That's sad. Where are her children and grandchildren? Sometimes people don't necessarily have those people around. I was watching a video yesterday where this lady said she was out by herself. Well, all her siblings done died. Well, she only had 2 siblings. They died. Her mama died. Her dad died. And so she was really on her own. So I don't know. My prayer is that somebody, catch hold the grandmama and help her out, because $50, $50 over there to Elon Musk. Elon don't need no damn $50. You kidding me? $50 for what? So yeah, make sure you check on your loved ones, especially if they're older. Even them phone calls, honey, we don't need them trying to pull out their debit card and give debit card numbers and stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. It looks like they laid the young lady to rest. They did say that David did not any longer have he wasn't a person of interest anymore. I ain't gonna tell you how I feel about that, but I guess this is gonna go unsolved. Her unaliving is gonna go unsolved. That girl was in the trunk of a Tesla, and y'all know that the trunk of a Tesla is like small, and her bones were, decapitated. Everything was like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know why they just stopped on this, but anyway, he's not a person of interest, and they did have her funeral services the other day. So there you have that. It's an update on that. Prayers out to her family. 15 years old, 16 years old. She that's sad. I said that's sad. That's sad. All right, so let's go ahead and get into what the hell? Where did I put it? Okay, so this is going to be a little sad, y'all. It's going to be sad. But we need to talk about it. All right. I'm so sick of you sorry ass bastards having kids. Close your damn legs and keep your peen in your pants. But y'all where y'all need to be. Y'all need to be in jail. Actually, there's something else that needs to happen to y'all. There's a special place in hell for you two bitches. Yeah, I said it. Let's get into it. So Zane Alston was only 2 months old when his life was taken in one of the most heartbreaking cases imaginable. Zane's suffering began just 10 days after his birth when doctors discovered that he had a fractured arm, collarbone, and multiple broken ribs. 10 days after his birth. Child Protective Services immediately intervened, restricting his parents' contact and assigning Zane's maternal great grandmother to supervise all visits. But on September the 8th of 2024, Zane was rushed to the hospital unresponsive. Doctors found multiple skull fractures, brain swelling, hemorrhages, and rib fractures in different stages of healing. Despite medical efforts, Zane passed away 3 days later on September the 11th of 2024. Authorities say that Damari Osman Alston, who's 27, and Trinity Perez, who is 22, Zane's parents, were responsible. Alston is charged with capital unaliving while Perez faces injury to a child, serious bodily injury. No, both of them son of a bitch need to be charged with unaliving. Phone and text evidence revealed haunting details. Internet searches like my baby won't wake up but is breathing, and will you go to jail if your child dies, were made, then deleted 39 minutes before 911 finally called. Alston later deleted a search on how to pass a lie detector test. Texts recovered between Perez and Alston showed that she was aware of injuries but failed to protect Zane. That's why her ass need to be under the jail too. Don't just charge her with no crime like that. She need to go all the way with him. The great grandmother who was supposed to be supervising was reportedly at her own home the night that Zane sustained his fatal injuries. Detectives say that Alston's story keeps changing. He first claimed that he tripped while holding the baby. Forensic and medical evidence told a different story, that Zane endured multiple episodes of blunt force trauma. Even more disturbing is that Damari has since posted a song online dedicated to Zane and announced that he and Trinity are expecting another damn baby. This the type of bullshitty right here that I can't get with. I can't get with it. She's pregnant again, y'all. They're expecting another baby after they've already unalived this baby. I can't. I cannot. Y'all, there is a special place for you two in hell. Okay? There's a special place in hell for y'all. And I said what I said, and I mean all of it. Go straight to hell. Innocent children, go straight to hell. Since we're talking about it, let's go ahead and get into this story. I can't. Since we're talking about it, let's go ahead and get into this story. If you guys could do me a huge favor, and please hit that like button. It's greatly appreciated. Hit that like button. We have 75 people in here. Please hit that like button. All right. Hey, TK. Hey, let's see who else then came up in here. Tennessee girl. Hey, everybody. Hey. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this story. All right, so a Missouri man is charged with kidnapping after allegedly signing a 13-year-old girl out of school to play video games. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know what's going on at these schools, But I'm gonna tell you one thing that I do not like, that I keep seeing. I keep seeing this, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't like it. What is up with these schools? When I was in school, couldn't nobody just come sign us out of school? You had to present something to show that you was like, you had to be on the list in order to come check somebody else out of the school, to check a child out of the school. You had to be on an approved list back when I was in school. I don't know what's going on now. Now, I know with nephew, we filled out some stuff because ain't nobody coming to check you out of school. Not unless it's me or my brother. Ain't nobody, and I mean not now, body coming to check you out of school. So what is this new with being able to check children out of school? Because this ain't the only story that I've heard about that has been similar to this, but I keep hearing that these schools are letting random people come check children out. There was a lady, maybe about a month or so ago, who was saying that the school was telling her that she had came and checked out her child, but clearly they didn't check no ID, they didn't check nothing, and the child was with a random man. I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. And then there was another one where a situation where a mother couldn't find her son. She, if her son was on the bus or if her son was at a different school. I don't know what's going on, but this is getting weird. It's getting weird and out of hand. And what is up with y'all not checking names and IDs and stuff? Okay, anyway, let's get into it. Let's listen to the clipping.
Paulette is now charged with child kidnapping after court documents say he took an 8th grader out of a Ferguson middle school after posing as a family member. Those documents say Paulette was allowed to sign the 13-year-old girl out of class even though he is not related to the child. Then the victim's parents called police when they couldn't find their child. Using surveillance video, they later identified and found Paulette with the student at his home. The Ferguson-Florissant district released a statement saying in part, an individual falsely identified themselves as a family member of a student who needed to pick them up due to a death in the family. We are actively investigating this matter and will take the necessary steps to ensure the appropriate level of accountability and support, end quote.
I'm sorry, but then people down to that school should get in trouble. Because help me understand this. So he posed as a family member. So that tells me that you guys don't check lists. Y'all don't check lists or nothing. What the hell? How in the world can someone pose as, that means anybody can pose as a family member, go up to the school, check the child out of school and do anything. That shit doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. Why is the schools allowing this? Because again, this ain't the first time I've heard that. Why are schools allowing this to happen? This is why I always tell y'all, it's so important to pray a hedge of protection around your kids, because you never know. You never know. So you didn't call the parent and say, hey, because back when I was in school, you just couldn't come up with these type of lies. Okay. So y'all didn't think to call the mother or call anybody on his emergency contact list and say, hey, is there an actual death in the family? We are sorry to hear this. We need to make sure before we give this person, because anybody could do that. I don't get that. I don't get that, and that bothers me. Hey, Sean Talks, what's up? Boo, how you doing? My son was 18 and I still showed an ID and signed him out. Right. Anytime that I have had to go up to the school to do anything, to even check into the school, you got to show an ID, or you used to have to. I don't know what's happening now. Posing as a family member. So was the family member on the list? Obviously, no one verified anything. That's a breakdown in the main office. That's what I'm talking about. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Now, Rosalind, I do agree with that. I'm kind of wondering why the 13-year-old might not have said anything as well. I don't know. That's weird. So let's read the thing and let's see what it say. A Missouri man faces a child kidnapping charge after authorities say that he took an an eighth grade student from a middle school under false pretenses. 43-year-old James E. Paulette allegedly posed as a family member to sign the 13-year-old student out from Cross Key Middle School on Tuesday. According to court documents, Paulette claimed that there had been a death in the student's family, prompting the school staff to allow him to take her despite him not being a known relative or authorized dime contact. See, you didn't say that in that news clipping. This is why I say got to read stuff, because you didn't say that in the news clipping. And this is what I'm talking about right here. So that school should most definitely get in trouble, because y'all need to crack down on doing what you need to do. That's insane. Let me read that last sentence again. According to court documents, Paulette claimed that there had been a death in the student's family, prompting the school staff to allow him to take her despite him not being a known relative or authorized contact. And ain't no telling what that baby was thinking in her mind, though. She may have been real scared too. You know? You think the little girl planned it? Let's keep reading. The student's parents reported their child missing when they could not locate her. Police viewed surveillance footage and identified the vehicle's license plate that drove away from the school. Officers later located Paulette and the student at his home in Jennings. Paulette reportedly told authorities that he had taken the girl out of school to play video games. The Ferguson School District addressed the incident in their letter to the parents, stating that the district is investigating the matter thoroughly. No, because y'all this shouldn't have never happened. We are actively investigating this matter and will take the necessary steps to ensure the appropriate level of accountability and support. In the meantime, we want to reiterate our commitment to student safety and security, while also ensuring that all district safety protocols are followed, the district said. Nonetheless, Paulette is now facing charges for child kidnapping as the investigation continues. The girl was 13. The girl was 13. I won't necessarily say that they had planned this. I can't say that. I can't say that necessarily. But him, 43 years old, going to get a 13-year-old girl to go play video games. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. You had other intentions, you nasty son of a bitch. Now, baby, my own widow mother can't check my kids out. You gonna have an unaliving and lawsuit if you don't check those cards they make us sign for people to have permission to our children. That's why I'm not understanding that. I'm not understanding that. And that's really bad and poor on the school's end of things. It really is. And again, no telling, that girl may have been scared. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This is sad though. This is sad. Y'all check on y'all kids, check on y'all school. See, this is why I also tell y'all the importance of needing to meet your child's teacher. Y'all need to know about all the things, because if you don't, I mean, we have situations like this. This should never happen. This should never have happened. Never have happened. All right. Okay, so I want to give y'all an update on this. I think I covered this. I'm not sure. I think I covered this, but this young lady, she has stole something out of the store, and you can tell she has some health issues. And I'm just gonna say health issues. You can tell she has some things going on, right? And so, from my understanding, I think they wanted her to pay back $1,000, but then also her to spend like 30 days in jail or something like that. And all she did was take a $1 drink, y'all. She took a $1 drink. And I'm not sure why anybody that was present didn't notice that she had things going on and y'all couldn't get a lady $1 or pay for the lady's drink. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Couldn't nobody, you mean to tell me nobody's standing around saw that this lady was literally going through it and nobody could have gave her $1? Nobody could have gave her $2 to get a drink. Nobody could have paid for the drink on their car. Nobody. And instead, they have been extremely harsh to her. And my heart goes out to her. I feel bad. I really do feel bad.
I have an update to the story. And unfortunately, it's not a good one, y'all. It's not. For those of you new to this case, this is Amara Bryan. She has special needs, and for some reason, she sat in jail without proper representation based on her special needs. For some reason, we're putting people like this in jail. Watch.
Yes. Oh, yes, Judge.
Is this your signature at the bottom?
Yes, it is. I signed it just now.
And I have to tell you, if you're not a U.S. citizen, you could be deported based upon this plea. I tell everybody that. Are you aware of that?
Oh, but I am.
That's great.
Oh, yes.
At the time, Amara was arrested for stealing something at Target. And she sat in jail until she could get a mental evaluation that deemed her competent to stand trial. And finally, she was released, and now she's back in jail again. This time, you're not going to believe this, for stealing a $1 drink. Yes, a $1 drink. Now, many of you have asked, how can you help Amara? The problem is this: Amara is homeless. Finding people who are connected with her has been extremely difficult. And she's stealing because she's homeless. And she's homeless because she keeps getting put in jail and she can't get out of the hole that the city of Orlando has dug for her. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm still waiting on more information from the city of Orlando, specifically body cam footage from the arrest. As soon as I get that, I will share. Have an
I think it is absurd. I'm sorry. Yeah, she is homeless as well, Mama Beast. Thank you for that. I think that this is absolutely absurd. I mean, she's back in jail. She can't get on her feet. You can clearly see this lady is not capable of standing trial. This lady is not capable of doing any of that. So it's quite disgusting to actually see them, unfortunately, keep doing this to her. I can't wrap my mind around this. I think that this is absolutely cruel. This is something back that I didn't really need to purchase the drink for her. That's what I'm saying. I'm not understanding. If people were around, why couldn't nobody have helped her purchase a damn $1 drink? It don't sound like it was nothing specific. It sounded like it was a damn canned soda or something. Yeah, what dollar is? I mean, what drink is $1 anymore? But I'm just saying that just, come on, man. Nobody could have stepped in and gave her $1. I don't know. I can't. My heart goes out to people like this, people who are homeless and who have mental health issues. When you can definitely see that she has something going on, I think it's selfish, and I think it's absolutely it's crazy. Let's keep her in prayer. What's her name? I don't remember her name. Did he say her name?
update to the story.
Amara Bryan. Let's keep her lifted. I think this is insane. All right, so let's go ahead and move into, so we already talked about Diddy. Let's go ahead and move into a couple other things, and then we're going to get into the PValley of it all. NICKI, Gilbert, and PValley. Y'all know who NICKI Gilbert is from Brownstone? All right, so let me see here. All right, so I found this interesting because y'all know I've been in my production bag and all of the things. Got some really great things coming up. Shout out to the summit. Make sure y'all register for the summit. It is free to register, but if you would like a VIP ticket, you can purchase a VIP ticket as well. They're $27.50. That's it. Okay, so head over to the link that is put in the chat and make and make sure you head over and get your tickets. All right, so let's get into this. So here we go. So y'all remember the Alabama brawl, child? Y'all remember the Alabama brawl, honey? I remember when YouTube took my video down about that Alabama brawl. Anyway, so let's just read it, okay? Amazon refused to upload the Alabama brawl movie. That's exactly why this story matters to the film directed by Weber exposes the real history behind the Montgomery riverfront and what happens when the past collides with the present. They're now releasing it independent for the people, by the people. Get Alabama Brawl today by clicking the link in their bio and watch it 48 hours before it comes out. The supporter proves that our stories don't need permission to be told or distributed by massive companies. How many times have I told you guys, this is the thing, and I'm learning this. I am so learning this. Listen, create your own table, create your own way, because when people really back you up and believe in you, you can do whatever. Listen, I probably won't watch it, but the fact that he has sold this independently, put this out independently, is actually huge and major to me. Because when you unfortunately don't get an opportunity, when they don't say yes at these major tables, you got to create your own table, you got to create your own way, and you got to make it happen on your own. Shout out to this young man, whoever he is, because I think that this is a big one. Now, Amazon could be a no. I'm not going to fault him for that, because it could have been a possibility. I don't know what numbers and all the things that they were talking about, but again, for us by us is what we need more of. For us by us. So shout out to the young man who did this. Now, some people are asking, what is the purpose of doing this? They say it's going to be 5 minutes long. This is what I'm talking about though, right here. Instead of asking stupid ass questions, just don't say nothing. And if you're not going to support, just don't support. But this scrutiny comes with it. No, I think we've made that so comfortable by saying, oh, you know, people have an opinion, and we've made that obviously so comfortable. No, what should be celebrated is the fact that he has done this on his own and he has independently released it. Facts. That's it. That's all. Okay, I go from 87 people to 59. What the hell is happening, YouTube? I'm sick of you, girl. Okay, but anyway, I just thought we'd talk about that, because that to me was huge. It was huge. All right. Oh, y'all was going to register for the summit. That's what y'all was doing. Got it. Thank you. I got another registration. Thank you so much for registering for the summit. Again, it is free to register, but you can always get your VIP ticket as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get into do y'all want to talk about Chandler and Norman, or do y'all want to talk about NICKI Gilbert first? Who y'all want to talk about first? Now, I ain't gonna go over the full lawsuit with Chandler and Norman, but which one y'all want to go with first? Ooh. Let me know. Which ones y'all want to talk about first, honey? Okay, y'all say NICKI. All right, good morning, Sweet Pea. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Okay, y'all say NICKI. All right, well, let's get into it. All right, so you guys know that NICKI Gilbert was suing for the rights to PValley. You know, she said she pretty much wrote this PValley script and they took it from her and all of that. All right. Well, from what I know, because this has been an ongoing thing since way back in pandemic times. I think this has been going on since 2020, I believe, or 2019, something like that. It's been going on for quite some time. All right. So here we go. Thank you again for registering. Thank y'all for registering. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for registering for the summit. It means a lot. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. VIP tickets. Remember, the VIP tickets get you access to the VIP lounge. It get you access to a coupon book. It get you access to a pre-recorded video with tips and tricks. And you get to ask all the panelists and guests questions and things of that sort. Okay. Now, to all of my free people who get the free ticket, you just get access to the live stream, and you also get access to chat, and you also get access to the virtual vendor hallway. Okay, the virtual vendor hallway is literally just people coming up and letting you know about their businesses, so that you guys can support. All right. So let's get back into Nikki. So Nikki Gilbert, again, let's just get into this final statement, okay? Because this, like I said, this has been going on for a long time, and to be honest with y'all, this has been the hold up on PValley. So let's get into it. What is happening? Okay, here we go. All right. On October the 6th, 2025, the U.S. Supreme Court rejected an appeal from Nikki Gilbert, who claimed that my television series PValley infringed her copyrighted work. U.S. District Judge Stephen V. Wilson ruled in 2023 that PValley is not sustainably similar to the work. For good reason, I have never read, seen, or been given Soul Kitten Cabaret. So basically what she's saying that this came from Soul Kitten Cabaret. Soul Kitten Cabaret is something that she wrote, and she's saying that the director of PValley, or the writer of PValley, actually took her story, and this is where we are. No. And shout out to Miss Hall, Katori Hall. She's letting you know PValley is a television adaptation of my play Pussy Valley. By the way, y'all, I hate that word, so I don't even know why I said it. During my deposition, I found an early draft of the play in a 2009 email. I marveled at how much of the dialogue from those first pages remained in the PValley pilot. How Uncle Clifford, Miss Mississippi, Mercedes, Autumn all jumped off the page. It was a much needed reminder of how far I traveled, and validation that hard work truly does pay off. Through sheer grit, the characters that I had began birthing in 2009 finally reached everyone's screen in July of 2020. I disclosed the email along with over 16,000 pages, various drafts of the plays, television pitches, and treatments, and even an early pilot of PValley, all proof of my independent creation. So basically, she's saying that this is her own creation. She didn't even see Nikki Gilbert's play to know that, or to copy off of Nikki Gilbert, in other words. As an artist, exposing my creative process so vulnerably felt like a violation. Despite this discomfort, I gave the plaintiff the access she craved to no avail. This generosity was met with online attacks and lies, all part of the plaintiff's smear campaign to defame my character. Baby, she is letting Nikki have it, okay? I have stayed silent for years, but my silence has become a liability in an echo chamber of lies. I'm speaking now, not with bitterness, but with my deepest truth. PValley is my original work. I know how hard it is for Black women to be heard, believed, and supported in this industry. That is why I worked relentlessly over 10 years to bring PValley to television. 6 years of interviewing women in locker rooms and living rooms all across this nation. Countless no's and one promise: I will tell your story with the respect that it deserves. I remain thankful to those women who trusted me with their scars and their dreams, their rules, and their revolution. I am a better woman for having allowed another woman or other women, I'm sorry, to take their rightful place beneath the sun. And it is my greatest honor to continue telling the stories going into PValley's third season. One of my favorite new Uncle Clifford rules is this: you ain't got to stand on people to stand on business. Oh, now that's good. That's good, Uncle Clifford. You ain't got to stand on people to stand on business. I like that right there. Huh? You ain't got to stand on people to stand on business. I like that. While this long ordeal has tested my reputation and my patience, I wish the plaintiff peace. I am so thankful that the truth has prevailed, allowing me to finally close this difficult chapter. Well, from what I remember, Nikki Gilbert was talking about how she, she was waiting on the Supreme Court's ruling. Well, it sounds like they did not rule in her favor, honey. Yeah, it did. It went all the way to the Supreme Court. When I tell you that this has been a holdup for P-Valley, and not only that, I think this started in after season 1 of P-Valley, and that was what, 2020. So it's been going on for some years. You sure you hated that word? I heard that chuckle. I do hate the word. It's just the fact that she said it. I do hate that word, honestly. I don't even know why it came out. Yeah, I think that word is super derogatory. Like, I don't know. I think that word is worse than I don't even know what to compare it to. I think that word is awful. I think it's awful. So yeah, so Nikki Gilbert, I'm sure that let's see if she responds. Let's see if she responded. And when I say let's see if she responded, she has a YouTube channel. Let me see. Hold on. Nikki.
And still required to report for duty to keep the planes moving.
Nikki Gilbert. Okay, so it don't look like she talked about it yesterday. She talked about Offset, Kiki Palmer, Jesse Smollett, Shamia, Judge Mathis, divorce, and Willie Lynch. What she talked about last night, or 10 hours ago, rather. Nights with Nikki, New Beginnings. And 3 weeks ago, she said she broke down. Oh, you know what? I had saw that she had made a community post. Here you go, right here. Let me post this. Hold on. This was the post right here. So she said, today's the day. The U.S. Supreme Court will decide if my case, Gilbert Daniels, because that's also her last name. She's married. Gilbert Daniels versus Lionsgate deserves a fair trial. I have butterflies thinking of the possibilities, but no matter what happens, I went all the way by myself. No lawyers, just an underfunded creative telling the truth and praying this country will let it be heard. And guess what? Even Google hears me. Quick Facts has me listed as the creator of P-Valley. I pray that's a sign. Either way, the fight continues. So she's letting y'all know the fight continues. That was 9 days ago. So maybe she'll come out and talk about it. I don't know. I feel like she's been transparent this whole time. I'm not a Nikki Gilbert fan like that. But I feel like she's been transparent about it the whole time. So I guess we'll see. What's going on with that. So stay tuned, honey. I got to watch your video about Tyler Perry responding to. Oh, Tyler Perry just wanted the lawsuit to be thrown out. He wanted it to be dismissed. He either wanted to be dismissed or transferred to the Georgia court. Dismissed, transferred to the Georgia court, or it was something else. But that's all. He didn't actually technically respond. He just basically said that he needed to throw it out because it was in the wrong jurisdiction. Nobody that he listed resides in California. They all reside in Georgia. All right. All right, so let's get into this last story, honey. I'm gonna do a deep dive, and I promise you I'm gonna do a deep dive. But yesterday I was being nosy, honey. And then after I was being nosy, my brother, the official Thais, had went live and broke this thing all the way down. But prior to that, someone had sent me a lawsuit between Chandler Moore and this man over here. What's his name? Norman, and I don't know how to say his last name. Okay, if y'all don't remember, not too long ago, Norman took his ignorant ass round there to Isaac Curry's podcast, and this is where he went in on gospel artists, talking about they running the road too much and that they sing too loud and all of that, and ain't getting them nowhere. Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember when the gospel community was up in the uproar? All of the people were saying, this was right before the Stellar Awards. So everybody was like, we're going to be rolling and running down to the Stellar Awards. And, you know, people was responding to him. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? That's probably been about 2 months now. I can't really remember. Well, anyway, y'all, I don't know if they had told y'all. I don't know if they had bothered to told y'all. Shout out to Monroe. I don't remember if they had bothered to tell y'all, but Chandler Moore is suing Mr. Sir for fraud, honey. Fraud, forging of signatures. Oh, girl. Y'all heard it. And I want to say he asked him for like $900,000 back. That he was granted to. So in case of y'all don't know, okay, so let me give you a background. Chandler Moore was a part of Maverick City. And so the other day there was an announcement that Chandler Moore and Naomi Rain had departed from Maverick City. Now I had seen everybody just giving them their congratulations, and then I said, something is up. Something is up. How both of them leave Maverick City? Something is up. Because there is no Maverick City without Naomi Rain and Chandler, in my opinion. Okay. And y'all let me know. If y'all know about Maverick City, let me know. Janai and Mocha Drop, because I know y'all are part of the Time Squad as well. Y'all know. Y'all know. Okay. Now, what I find crazy about this is this man went and he had so much confidence as to the way that he was speaking in that interview, only to find out that y'all really didn't tip and trick this man. He was supposed to go on tour. I think it was like 40 tour dates. I think he had to do an album with 12 songs or 14 songs on it or something like that. And there was something else that he needed to do in order to get paid. Well, he's claiming that he did not receive any royalties. He has not received any checks in regards to what was promised to him. That is basically what he's saying. Chandler Moore also recently posted about his him going to rehab and getting his situation checked out, which is good. I'm not gonna never fault anybody for taking that extra mile. That's why I don't go in hard on Leandra Johnson, because it ain't easy, bro. And it ain't just one time you get checked in and everything fixes. No, because there could be a trigger that can trigger you to go back to those types of things. And the way life is lifing right now, we got to pray for everybody who has some sort of addiction or some sort of problem, because everything that is going on in this world could make somebody backtrack to those original ways. Do y'all agree with that? Do y'all agree with that? There are people, and it's about to be the holidays. There are a lot of things that people can't do now that maybe they've been able to do in the past. They maybe can't provide for their kids for the holidays like they absolutely want to. And so unfortunately, I think when those things happen and people deal with drugs, alcohol, whatever it may be, it's heightened around those times. So I think it is very important, very, very important, to make sure you check on your people that may have some sort of, addiction issues. Just make sure they're good. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes we give up on certain people, but I think right now it's super tough, and we need to, be on one accord. Anyway, anyhow. So Chandler is basically getting them right on together about what is going on and about the monies that is owed to him. Okay. I'm thinking that when it comes to these contracts and stuff, I'm wondering, and I said this yesterday in Thais's chat, but I'm kind of wondering what the wording of that particular contract is. I want to see his contract. I ain't gonna hold you. I want to see his contract only because I want to see the wording in which Norman may have thought that he was going to be protected if it's true. It's all allegations. Lawsuits are allegations until, proven otherwise. But I'm kind of curious. I'm very curious on what was in that contract. What was the wording in that contract? Did Chandler have any legal team to look over his contract? What exactly took place in regards to your contract? Because I want to know. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't talking to me, or hell, what's wrong with my comments? Let me. It's a scheme that Norman set up. I kind of believe that too, Janai. I kind of believe that too. We're gonna sit back and wait and see, because I really feel like Norman, he really did all that shit talking, and Norman really ain't about that life like he say he is. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. And I hope Chandler get everything that he's deserved. I do. I hope he gets everything that he's deserved. We will go over this lawsuit. We got so many lawsuits to go over. This one, there's one with the Real Housewives of Miami to go over. I got an update on TD Jakes and Tyrone Blackburn. My God, today. One thing we can't say is that it ain't no content out here, because there's plenty of content out here. It's just a matter of, finding time to do it. But so I thought that this was interesting, because again, I went down a rabbit hole. And when I say I went down a rabbit hole, I went down a rabbit hole. I actually went back and listened to his Isaac Curry interview. I actually went back and listened to another interview with Chandler Moore from a couple of months ago. And if y'all remember correctly, about 4 years ago, Chandler had a slight issue with Maverick City, some things going on with Maverick City. And so I think a lot of these things do come into play. I'm also in the midst of watching his interview with, not his interview, but Naomi Rain's interview with Lecrae, because she speaks about some things that Maverick City had done to her. So it's almost like Maverick City, I'm just an allegation. It sounds like Maverick City and Norman tried to come up on top of Chandler and Naomi Rain. Again, to those of you who know about Maverick City, I don't really think that there's a Maverick City without these people, these hitters. And what's his name back over there? What's his name? The one that allegedly they said, and you still can't find it to this day. They scrubbed the internet for this, but the one that they said allegedly put some nude stuff on his Insta story. Who was that? What's his name? God dog it. His name is on the tip of my tongue. Jesus, y'all, somebody help me. What is his name? Dante Bowe. So it's when I tell you, it's a lot out here about Maverick City going on, and y'all watch these interviews. These interviews are telling. These interviews are so telling about the things that Norman has done with Maverick City and how he has treated some of these people in the past. It when I tell you, it is going down a rabbit hole that you just like gagged about. Okay. So that's church tea, church news, y'all. That's church tea and church news. Okay. That's church tea, church news. All right. What? Yeah, church tea and church news. All right. Last but not least, and I'll talk about this more in another video. But I love how YouTube is dragging Stephen A. Smith and continuing to drag that hairline back. You dumb ass skeezer. I'm really glad that they are yoking your hairline up. And every time you get up here and talk, it just slides further back, further back, further back, further back, further back. So in case if y'all don't know, Stephen A. Smith is getting blasted by everybody from Don Lemon to all the political people. Okay. So basically, it's like he over here trying to be a puppeteer for Trump while trying to talk down on Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. You, my good sir, are what we call a coon, and I don't give a damn who don't like it. Stephen A. Smith, you, my good sir, is what we call a coon. Y'all want me to say it again? Stephen A. Smith, what we call people like you is a coon, because that's exactly what you are, a straight up coon. He went on this tirade about Jasmine Crockett and what she should be focused on here in Texas and all of the things. Bitch, shut up, because you ain't doing nothing but sitting up there on your show. And as a matter of fact, you be spreading misinformation. Let's talk about the real, true stuff. Let's talk about it. But this is the same person. What do we expect from somebody like Stephen A. Smith? Who, like, girl, what do we expect from somebody like Stephen A. Smith? This is the same person who couldn't wait. He couldn't wait to get on his platform and dog walk Kamala Harris. Stephen A. Smith, go suck on somebody's toes or something. We don't really give a damn about you, but I just kept seeing all them videos about you, and so I decided to, get up here and let the people know that you out here cooning like you always do. Okay. All right, listen. So it looks like I get so tired of these $5 people coming for our folks. Stephen A. Smith don't even qualify to speak on Jasmine. But Sweet Jane, this delusional man, the coon, actually thinks that he can absolutely run for president. So what we talking about? This the same coon that thinks he can run for president. Let's be clear. The same one that thinks he can run for president. Wow. And in another breath, he is over here being a puppeteer for TRUMPISHA. Girl. They have an obsession with Representative Crockett. They have an obsession with her. Let's be honest. They have an obsession with her because that lady is smart, and they don't like it. Men don't like it, and of course, the right wing don't like it. And this is why I keep saying. Because they keep targeting her. I'm so glad that she is protected. Please continue to keep her protected at all costs. But my thing is this with him. Why in the world are you focused on Jasmine Crockett and not focused on what these Republican ass people are out here doing? Why are you not focused on that? They're absolutely threatened by anybody who holds a seat in Congress that is black. Let's be clear. And especially the black women. Just like Trump has an obsession with Jasmine Crockett. And that's how I know he watched Jasmine Crockett's every move. He has an obsession with her. Because everything that she done said and done, which tells me again, you watch her because you having a damn obsession with her. Period, point blank. When someone runs up on him the way LeBron James did, he should not be surprised. I agree, he shouldn't be surprised, but he's gonna pretend like he's surprised. Watch. Stephen A. Smith is a clown for real. Like a straight up clown. Listen, y'all. Okay, it's 8:15. It's 8:15. Y'all bless the platform with $8.15 if you can. If you can and will. $8.15 is our number, honey. That's our number. But yeah, if y'all just type in Stephen A. Smith on YouTube, you're going to see all the people dog walking him. And when I say they dog walking him, they dog walking him. Oh, and Marjorie Taylor Greene, you piece of... I have to really watch what I'm saying, considering YouTube is doing what they're doing, but you piece of white ass trash, you. I can't stand Marjorie Taylor Greene or that other one that stay coming for Don Lemon. What's her name? Or Laura Loomer. But what's the one that keep coming for Don Lemon? Why her name that slipped my mind? Y'all, I gotta do better with names. Jesus. What's her name? Megan Kelly. That tramp. I can't with these people. I just can't with these people. And to be quite honest, we got other things to be focused on. Baby girl. Y'all out here with the bullpucky. Thank you so much, Janai, for your cash out, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all so full of shit. Wait a minute. Lock them up. Man arrested after spraying HIV blood into eyes of healthcare workers who were assisting him. What the hell? Lock him up and throw the damn key away. Wait a minute. What in the... Hold on. We got to pull this story up, because what the hell? I got a few minutes to hang out with y'all. Hold on. What in the hell? What? Okay, wait a minute. Let's get into this. Okay, this comes from Neighborhood Talk, because I just opened up my Instagram on my phone, and this is the first thing I seen. Cameron with your nasty ass. Okay, a Raleigh man is behind bars after allegedly spraying blood into the eyes of two healthcare workers, exposing them to HIV during a hospital visit. According to WRAL, 25-year-old Cameron is facing 2 counts of assaulting emergency personnel after the incident at UNC Health Rex back in March. Authorities say that Cameron was receiving treatment for diabetes when he allegedly sprayed blood at 2 employees, hitting them both in the face. What do they mean by spraying blood? I'm confused. What do that mean? Investigators said that the hospital workers suffer irritation and exposure injuries, and according to the arrest warrant, both were potentially exposed to HIV. It's unclear if either actually contracted the virus. They probably will know now. It's 6 months later. Police didn't arrest him until 6 months later, reportedly because he was undergoing psychiatric and medical treatment at the time of the attack. He was finally taken into custody on September the 11th and is currently being held on a $25,000 bond. His next court date is set for December the 8th. UNC Health Rex released a statement saying violence against medical staff is becoming more common, adding that protecting employees remains a top priority. Okay, so maybe they can't discuss how he exposed the thing, but sir, it kind of look like you got them things on your ears, them things that swell up on your ears, them keloid things on your ear. That's what they look like you got on your ear. But okay, so maybe they was taking blood or something like that, and then he tried to use that blood that they was taking, and that's horrible. That is sick. That's disgusting. Your ass need to be up under the jail for that one. Ugh. What the hell? That's nasty. Ugh. That's horrible. All right, let me show y'all this story and then I promise I'm gonna get out of here. That's why I left bedside nursing. I got tired of fighting. My sister is a nurse, and baby, the stories that I hear is wild. It's wild. All right, so y'all, let's get into this really quick. Would y'all attend this if this happened? So, an NYC couple charges guests $333 to attend their wedding, and only 60 of the 350 people that they had on the list showed up. Well, I wouldn't doubt it. Who the hell you think got $333 to come to your wedding? But let's get into it. A New York couple, Nova and Remo Style, sold $333 tickets to their 12-hour wedding experience across the city, inviting 350 people, but ultimately hosting about 60 who paid to attend. Now, let me do some calculations. So if you got $333 from 60 people, you still came out really well. You know what I'm saying? You came out with $19,000. Huh? But you thought 350 people was coming at the rate of $333. So you was trying to pocket $116,000 for your wedding. Girl, boo. Anyway, the fee secured a seat on a double-decker bus that shuttled guests from a ceremony at St. Patrick's Cathedral to stops like Hudson Yards and One World Trade Center, with a formal dinner to close the night. They said that the $333 price picked its angel number symbolism, help cap attendance, and cover logistics for a mobile celebration instead of a traditional single venue event. What? The unconventional approach ignited a viral debate over whether charging admission to savvy cost control or simply tacky, as the couple documented their non-traditional choices on TikTok. Well, girl, I'm going around now and watch the TikTok. I wish I would. Despite the backlash, the pair defended the couple and said that proceeds were directed towards supporting couples facing infertility rather than padding their own budget. Coverage noted that smaller head counts also slashed expected expenses by tens of thousands of dollars. Another flashpoint in discussions about runway wedding costs. Girl, get out my face with this bush, okay? I don't care how beautiful your wedding is. You pay for it. Don't invite me to your wedding. Girl, you look a little hood. No shade, no tea. The people probably say you look beautiful right now, but you look hood. Girl, I know you shame. I wish I would. Okay? I wish I would. This is ghetto. Okay? Talking about ghetto. This is ghetto. $333 to attend your regular ass wedding. I don't give a damn about no bus. Baby, I get on the mega bus and pay $1 before I ever think about paying y'all $333. And then for y'all to get to the end of the story and then say it's for people with couples with fertility issues. What? Did you tell the people this before you asked them? $333 is still wild. To attend your wedding? Are you crazy? Girl, somebody call a Greyhound. I like, are you crazy? $333? Yeah, I cannot. I cannot. Y'all think we can go ahead and cap this off? Y'all have given. Oh, y'all have been a blessing. Thank you so much. Hold on. Let me thank y'all. Thank you so much, Adrian, for your Cash App, baby. Thank you, Nisa, for your Cash App. I appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you, Mama Bees. I appreciate it. If we get 2 more people that can bless the platform with $8.15, we'll be at our goal, honey. 2 more people to bless with $8.15, and we'll be at our goal. That is wild, ain't it? Mocha Drop. Are you paying anything to go to a wedding? That's what I want to know. First of all, okay, let me ask y'all in the chat. Hey, IPV, I was just talking about you. Please do not leave because I need to tell you something. Let me ask y'all, are y'all paying to go to anybody's wedding? I don't give a damn if they were charging $25. You going? I don't understand that. Why am I paying to attend your wedding? That's crazy. Shit, if you ain't got the money to have the wedding, the reception, and the things, you shouldn't be having no damn wedding. That's insane to me. Okay, not in this lifetime or the next. Jai said no. Mocha Drop said not in this lifetime or the next. Sweet Pea said no. TK said no. Adrian said no, I'm not. That is weird to me. I wish I would. Girl, I wish I would. That is crazy to me. But when I saw this, I said, I got to take this to the DonDons and see what the DonDons think about this. And I want to know what the meal was. That's why I want. They got more pictures. What the meal look like? I'm just saying, what do the meal look like? Because if y'all 12-hour wedding experience, first of all, girl, I'm not hanging out with you all damn day. I'm not. You get 4 hours max for me. Okay. And that's really doing too much. I'm gonna go to the wedding. The wedding should not last no hour. Matter of fact, I ain't been to no wedding that ever lasted over an hour. Okay. This ain't no film. It's a wedding. Okay. Say your I do's and get your out of here. And I have catered for some of the largest weddings ever. And I had never heard of this before. 12 hours. And because we getting on the bus, girl, again, go around there and call Greyhound and tell their ass to come up with the raggedy ass buses, pick everybody up, and we're going to go on about our business. You're nuts. A double-decker bus. That's your business. Nobody told you to get a double-decker bus. That's your business, baby. A double-decker bus. Boy, if you don't get out my face, that is insane. Double-decker bus. Girl, if you don't go get one of the mega buses that they done put on the side of the road over there because mega bus ain't doing what it used to do back in the day. Y'all remember when mega bus first started? Girl, boy, we really thought we was doing something. Them tickets was $1. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I had took a many trips back and forth to I have took many trips back and forth on that damn mega bus for $1, $7, $5. I remember when megabus was a thing, honey. Marriage may not last. That okay? Thank you, because I was just thinking that, Terry. Like, what if y'all get divorced tomorrow, girl? I'm gonna be mad. Is you gonna give me a refund, baby? Is you gonna give me a refund because y'all marriage ain't last? That is crazy. Okay, so IPV, you still here? You still here, IPV? Okay, I need to. Y'all, it's Amazon Prime week or day or whatever. Is it? Yeah, it's Amazon Prime Day until the 10th or the 12th, 12th. Today the 8th. I think it's to the 10th. It don't really be no good deals on here. It don't really be no good deals on here like I really need. But I did order me some I did order some boxes and stuff for it. Okay, y'all. So yesterday I went to my mailbox. Well, I didn't go to the mailbox, but my brother went to the mailbox. And not only that, I had like 4 or 5 letters up in there. And yeah, I got 3 packages up in here. So I opened one of these packages because I'm confused and I don't know who it's from and what it's about. It doesn't even tell me up at the top who it's from. It just got an address up there, but they don't tell me who it's from. So as I open this up, y'all, it is y'all know how they say cut and action and all of the things like that. So someone sent me, I ain't gonna say someone, YouTube, clearly. YouTube sent me one of those things that you could, you'd be like, cut. What do you call that? What do you call it? Anybody know what you call it? YouTube sent me one of those yesterday. Anyway, it says YouTube. It has my channel information on it. It has a place where I can write in the video, the take, and the date. It's really cute. I think this is dope. Shout out to YouTube for this. Y'all doing something. Okay. Shout out to YouTube for that gift. I like gifts that I don't ask for. Okay. I love that kind of stuff. So thank y'all so much, YouTube. I appreciate y'all for noticing your boy. Now get my notifications and stuff right. Shit. But anyway, IPV. So I need you. I know that you do not have an Instagram, but I need you to create an Instagram because we need to be able to communicate with you. As far as the mod squad, okay, we need to be able to communicate with you. We have a summit coming up. It is free to register for the summit. Okay, it is free. 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 Praise the Lord. It is free indeed to register for the summit. However, if you would like the VIP experience, the VIP experience costs $27.50. Okay, and the summit is called the Cultural Table Summit. We will be covering Black businesses, mental health, breast cancer awareness, domestic violence awareness, production and media, hot topics and real conversations, and so much more. Politics, all of the things. Okay, so the summit is free to register for, and then you will hold on. And then you did register. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I saw your registration come through. I did see your registration come through. Some of you have registered. At least 5 people have registered since we've been on this live. So please register for the Culture Table Summit. It is October the 18th, 2025. Now, the time that we have right now is from 10 to 3:30, but it could possibly change because one of our keynote speakers, or the main keynote speaker, has a couple things going on that day. And so I want to make sure that we get them in. So the time may change a little bit, but just know it'll be that day. There you go, Monet. That's what I got. That's what I got in the mail. Clapper board. That's what I got. Thank you, Lady D. That's what I got in the mail from the YouTubers people. From the YouTubers people. Okay, and so wait, what you and Terry giggling and kikiing about in the class? What y'all giggling and kikiing about back there? Let me know what y'all kikiing and giggling about. Well, this is cute. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I opened this up, I thought to myself, now what the hell YouTube sending me a plaque for? But anyway, I like gifts, honey. I love gifts. I love gifts. And I love being surprised, guys. I do. I love being surprised. I love when I go down there and they be like, you got a package down in the big mailbox thing. Or when I see something on my front porch, shout out to Demi Bell for my oil. Honey, because when that box was on the front porch, my little sister came in here talking about, hey, I think it's something on the front porch for you. I said, so you walked your ass all the way in this house and didn't grab the package at the front door? Make that make sense. Girl, you walked all the way in here and to my room to tell me that there was a package at the front door that you didn't even grab and bring in the house. The hell? I was like, what is going on? And when y'all send stuff here, I always, if you tell me no matter what I'm doing, I stop what I'm doing and I go to the door and I get y'all package. And your ass is gonna leave my package at the door and then go come in here and tell me, I think you got a package at the front door. Girl, did you see my name on it? And you didn't bring it in? Oh God, I'm telling you, I just like, oh my God, how could you do that? That is so weird. And then she gonna tell me talking about her. And it wasn't even a big box, y'all. I promise it wasn't a big box. It wasn't heavy. It wasn't nothing. I said, so I could just, I need to go back and look at the Ring camera footage. Did you pick up the package, see that my name was on the package, and then you set it back down? Oh my God. Low key, I believe my brother be doing that when I get a 7th Avenue package. I believe when I turn around and go, look, honey, you gotta check his room, honey. You gotta check his room. Where my package at? I don't even complain about it. I don't even complain about it no more. It is what it is. It literally is what it is, honey. I don't even complain about it no more. Thank you we got another registration. Thank you. It is greatly appreciated. We got 2 more registrations. Thank you. And also, y'all, consider getting the VIP package as well. You can upgrade at any point in time. But y'all have a code for the summit. And this is the code if you want to get your VIP tickets for the summit. It is case sensitive, so make sure it is exactly what is here. It's Summit 25 is the code if you'd like to purchase a VIP ticket for support. And then you can get a discount off of that ticket. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here, so I'm going to get to work, honey. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for I think this show was great. Girl, our morning shows have been great. Okay, they have been really, really good. I've been enjoying myself on the morning shows. I'm gonna break down the lawsuit between Chandler and Norman. I'll let y'all know if I see if Nikki Gilbert says anything in response to what has happened. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that, and I'll let you guys know about that. What else is going on, honey? I guess that's it. I am gonna do for those of you who are interested, I did do my review for the first episode of Unlocked Family Secrets. I have started watching Hell's Kitchen. Oh, and I'm already, Hell's Kitchen is giving me everything I need, y'all. Hell's Kitchen is good, y'all. If y'all like cooking competition shows, Hell's Kitchen is great, okay? Is there anybody in the chat that's interested in Hell's Kitchen? Do y'all like Hell's Kitchen? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you like Hell's Kitchen. Put a 1 in the chat if you like Hell's Kitchen, honey. Thank you. We got another registration. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sweetie, you like Hell's Kitchen? Have you been watching? Hell's Kitchen is already good, honey. It's already good. I already got my favorites. I think some of them gonna be eliminated real soon, but I got some of my favorites on there already. I like, what's her name? Anaya. I like her spirit. She's so giddy and goofy. I like her. So if y'all haven't been watching Hell's Kitchen is really good. I started watching it yesterday. I bent up, y'all. I was not trying to get Hulu, but I went ahead and got it because I was like, I really need to watch Hell's Kitchen. But they gave me an offer for 2 months for free, and then after that, it's supposed to be $3.99 or something like that. So yeah. Okay, well, now that I know that y'all watch it, make sure that y'all support the review. I am gonna put a review out for the first 2 episodes. I'm gonna try to get that review out by today. If not by today, first thing in the morning for sure. Because excuse me, because a new episode comes on tomorrow. So I'm trying to catch up. Trying to catch up. All right, y'all. And then we'll do Unlock Family Secret tomorrow evening, episode 2. We'll do that tomorrow evening. Chef should go on Hell's Kitchen. I cuss all them people out over there, including my teammates. Absolutely not. And Gordon Ramsay too, because I'd have to ask Gordon Ramsay, who the do you think you talking to, bro? Okay, who you talking to? who you think you talking to, bro? And then watch me and Chef Ramsay be best of friends after that, because I cuss him real good, because I don't know who the hell you think you talking to. Who the hell you think you talking to? Huh? Y'all, Chef Ramsay be, he be doing the most, y'all. He really do. He be doing the most. I love him, but he be doing the most. And I just, ain't no way. Ah, boy. I told y'all there's 2 things I know how to do real well, and that's cuss and pray. And I have to cuss that man out. I know that's why I want you on there. Nope. Don't tell me I ain't cook it right. Who you talking to, sir? So yeah, his mouth is reckless, but I'll be here for it. I promise you. I'll be here for it. It'd be a key. But also the theme this season is really good. Battlefield of the States, or Battle of the States. I like that too. So all 50 states were represented, but y'all know that they have to cut it down to like 22 contestants or 20. I think they cut it down to 25. 25 contestants from different states. And I like the fact that we have a lot more. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like we have a lot more melanin on this season than we have had in some of the other seasons. I'll put it that way. So, all right, y'all. Y'all have a fantastic day. All right. Happy birthday to all of my October 8th people. Happy birthday. Oh, wow. Okay, Christian. That's his name. His name is Christian. Okay. Get them contacts out your eyes. My NY baby girl got sent home. Oh man. Dang. She got sent home already. Dang it. Okay. I'm gonna definitely have to go finish watching. I gotta finish watching first episode and second episode. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. I'll probably do that while I'm sitting in these meetings that I really don't want to go to. But I don't have to be on camera, which is great. And so I could just do whatever I need to do over here on my end and listen to these nonsense meetings that can turn into emails, and you don't have to call for us to be here, like, at all. You do not have to call for us to be here at all. Okay? All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.